Moscow, December 1991. The Soviet flag comes down for the last time. But far from the public eye, the CIA and the KGB had already been fighting over the fate of the Soviet Union. For decades, the two agencies battled in the shadows, in Berlin, in Cuba, in Afghanistan, and even in the streets of Moscow. It all begins just after World War II. Two blocs face each other, the United States and the Soviet Union. In 1947, the United States creates the CIA. Its mission: stop Soviet expansion everywhere in the world. On the other side, the KGB becomes one of the most powerful and feared agencies in history. Very quickly, the Cold War turns into a war of spies. In Berlin, CIA and KGB agents secretly exchange classified documents in the streets of the divided city. In the 1960s, the CIA discovers that the Soviet Union is placing nuclear missiles in Cuba. For 13 days, the world believes that nuclear war is about to begin. But above all, the CIA keeps searching for a weakness inside the Soviet Union itself. In the 1970s, the CIA succeeds in recruiting several Soviet informants. One of them reveals hundreds of secret documents about the Soviet military and the KGB itself. Then, in the 1980s, the United States launches the biggest arms race in history. Ronald Reagan announces a massive military program that the Soviet Union can no longer keep up with. Missiles, satellites, stealth aircraft. Moscow spends billions it no longer has. At the same time, the CIA secretly arms Afghan fighters against the Soviet army. For 10 years, the Soviet Union becomes trapped in Afghanistan, just as the United States had been trapped in Vietnam. Thousands of Soviet soldiers die, and the country's economy collapses even further. The CIA also supports anti-Soviet movements in Poland and across Eastern Europe. Little by little, the KGB loses control. Protests spread everywhere. In 1989, the Berlin Wall falls before the eyes of the world. 2 years later, the KGB attempts one last coup to save the Soviet Union. The coup fails. A few months later, the Soviet Union disappears forever. Many people still believe today that the CIA had already won this war long before that. And you, do you think the CIA won the Cold War? Or was the Soviet Union doomed from the beginning?